Yes, well, we're throwing forward this morning from street art to architecture. South African designers are pursuing a diverse spectrum of inspirations for their spring-summer menswear collections. Now, we chatted to a few big names after their runway show for SA Fashion Week.
Local fashion has evolved past global trends to characterize the spirit of the African man and his unique surroundings. Iconic architecture inspired Sheldon Copman's graphic designs.
It's totally Moses Mabhida Stadium inspired. Loved the architecture, loved everything about it, and a simple thing like that can transform to something else. And that's the way fashion is. Like, you take something, our prints are all done by hand, the stripes in the actual garments, it's hand stitching.
House of Ole fused fashion and art to create sophisticated streetwear, illustrating their class-cut tailored suits with colorful graffiti.
The collection is inspired by the wearable art, inspired by the street, with the graffiti and with the sneakers and caps. Very chilled collaboration between wearable, bespoke, art, motion, and automobile as well.
Influenced by a retro fashion movement for the summer season, designer Ole Ephymol followed a bold and individualistic design philosophy.
It was huge, it was wigs, it was afro. It was basically the 70s, a retro, and for me, it's a global phenomenon now that all the trends, it's all a touch of 70s. And just a hippie look, celebrating my 10 years, 12 years in the industry, going back and looking at all what I've done and bringing it all together.
From lean sports silhouettes to narrowed 70s styles, the cuts for Spring 16 are slim fit and tailored to the body.
We did a lot of tailored jackets with a beautiful pocketing. We did belts on the jackets, a lot of flower power shirts, like very bright colors. We did a lot of scarves. We did a drawstring, the knits as well, and sort of like a pleated pants, stuff like that, pleated lapels. Every garment had its own story, going back into a little bit of 60s, like late 60s, 70s, and a touch of 80s. So it was a combination of all eras together.
The silhouette, very laid back. We use a lot of lace, we use a lot of cottons, we use a lot of shorts because it's summer, but it was a transitional collection going into winter.
South African designers are upping their game when it comes to fabrication, so you can feel as good as you look.
Season is fabrication. Fabrication is key. It has to breathe very well. 100% hemp linen combos, organic cottons and bamboo, as we normally do, accented with some leather. Daytime is colorful, white, beautiful, crisp, clean. The evening collection was basically the actual structure of the ceiling of the Moses Mabhida Stadium. The color is quite monochromatic, but it's more of a beige, we call it African white or cream, and we use that together with the black to take it into that space.
From standout prints to tailoring on point, let's give the local boys of fashion a round of applause.